So I don't want to lose this thought because San and I were having this conversation and we are talking about utopias, and it's all like can be subjective, it can be objective. Or no, it's all subjective. Like what people think, not what people think. It's what it's leading up to. Like we're saying, say 2,000 years ago, people were like, "Hey, how do we get from here to there faster?" Well, they've made improvements, advancements, and now we have cars, right? That can get from here to there a lot faster. How do we kill an animal faster? How do we eat? How do we? Everything's advancing. Well, what if at the end it's so advanced and everything's perfect? There's no more like shitty jobs because machines do that. There's almost like no salaries. It's just everyone lives and enjoys themselves. But then everyone's like, dude, this is fucking boring. It sucks.
That's what we talked about last episode.
Yeah, it's gonna be, and you know how you were saying like it's not gonna be us fighting machines. It's gonna be us fighting people that had Neuralink. Well, I think the Neuralink people are gonna win, and then we're gonna turn into those gray aliens. I don't know. I think that's what is gonna happen.
You sure you didn't hit that pipe a little bit?
I didn't hit it. It was deep talk, man. It was good.
Nice. Yeah, it's always fun to get in those conversations, because they don't happen, that often.
Yep.
Unless you live in my head.
And then we were talking about last time, like, well, if heaven is totally perfect, it's kind of boring.
Yeah.
Because if you do go to heaven, do they allow you to have a beer or to go and, I don't know, just do.
What if you peed beer? Yeah.
And you just drank your own pee? It was like, man, I kind of want a porter today. So then you had to eat like or drink coffee and then. Yeah. I wonder, can you get buzzed in heaven?
I would hope so. I mean,
I think you could do whatever you wanted in heaven.
Do they have up there like a
Heaven jail.
well, yeah, like a drunk tank. They're like, hey, buddy, you're being a little obnoxious right now. We're gonna have to hold you for a couple of hours, and then you can go. I wonder if they have anything like that.
maybe. But speaking of drinking, we're sipping on an espresso old fashioned, and it is fucking amazing.
It is really good.
I love it. I use bullet rye. I made homemade brown sugar simple syrup. Super easy. You just put a cup of water, a cup of brown sugar, melt the sugar, stir it up a little bit, then you put it in a bottle and refrigerate it. But yeah, so rye, brown sugar simple syrup. I substituted cold brew for espresso, and then some chocolate bitters. And that chocolate bitters, it gives your mouth that feel like after you've eaten like a Hershey bar or something, you have that coating of chocolate around your mouth. You can kind of feel it. It's kind of like this smooth texture. That's what drinking this reminds me of, the aftertaste.
This is like a new and improved Four Locos. Has caffeine, has alcohol, and it's tasty. So it's essentially better than Four Locos.
Yeah, but it's super smooth.
It's good.
And unlike traditional old fashions, I tried one earlier where I just stirred it. I like it better shaken.
I was going to say, I heard you shake it.
You get this froth at the top. It's almost kind of like you're drinking a cold brew.
Yeah, that is good.
It's really good.
I'm going to say, like, on Step Brothers, it's okay, mine's not movie grade like yours.
Sorry, man. We only had 2 of these glasses.
Golly, that is good. That's dangerously good.
Yeah, it's like a perfect. I could see myself like during Christmas time sitting next to a fire and just drinking one of these.
Waking up in the morning.
Waking up like, where am I?
Waking up in the morning realizing I'd burned to death and this is heaven. And I'm still working and paying taxes.
Wait, am I in heaven?
It's like, well, there's no more drink, so it's obviously hell.
I wonder if in both scenarios where like say I mean, and we don't know if there is, and if there is, hell. Like, what if they're like, all right, guys, y'all know the deal. Y'all get 2 weeks vacation. Y'all can go wherever y'all want. If you want to go haunt people, you can go haunt people. If you want to go to heaven for a little bit, you can go to heaven for a little bit. If you want to just hang out here, that's fine. You don't have to really do the work. It's been a hard year. We know. What if it's like that there? And in heaven, there's like, hey, guys, we know y'all probably want a taste of, what y'all had down on earth. If you guys want to go to hell for a week, it's cool.
It's like going to Bender.
Yeah. Yeah. You can just go and it's like Vegas. You can go to Sin City for a little bit and then you come back.
Yeah.
I would hope it's something like that. I just don't want to be
don't know.
bored.
Would you be disappointed if it wasn't?
I think I would. But Brandon and I were talking about, like, what if, there's simulation theory, right? You've heard of that. Mm-hmm. What if he told me about a Rick and Morty episode where you play a game and it's actually like you think of putting on a virtual reality helmet and you live an entire life and you die and you're like, what? And you wake up and you're like, holy shit, that was crazy. Like, I lived 80 years and I had a family and none of that was real. You just came back. Well, what if what we're doing now is a video game or a simulation, and then whenever we go away, it's kind of like, that alien or whatever it is comes up and like, dude, how'd you do on that Josh game? It was pretty awesome, right? It was good. And then you're like, yeah, that's cool, but we're going to try a different game. And then everyone keeps trying you out, but, it's like different rounds of Josh.
You're making me sound like a slut over here.
Yeah. We're just arcade games.
Yeah, maybe. We're just meat puppets.
Yeah.
I think I'm more popular. My game's more popular than yours.
I don't know, man. Like,
More people are trying mine out.
they might. They can be like, what is it? What is that like? Like, going to work on Saturday and Sunday. Let's try that out for a little bit. Yeah. You play Joe's game, like, all he does is just fuck around and play golf. And he doesn't do shit.
True.
Yeah. I'm the one that's like, yeah, it's too easy. And yours is a little harder. They want a challenge. I can see that. So what's new?
So last week we talked about rebranding,
Yes.
and so we put a poll out there. We put some of our kind of favorites, and then some people suggested some other ones. Some were taken already. But one that came to me as I was putting the poll together kind of took the show.
Mm-hmm.
There were actually more voters than I thought there would be. So
that
thank you
wasn't-
guys for engaging in our post.
So that wasn't a submitted one. That was one that you came up with.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It was one so as I was putting it together, there was a variation of it on the list that we had come up with.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't like it as it was. And then, like, as I was saying it in my head, I thought of our initials. And so this particular option got the most votes by a pretty large margin. And I mean, that large margin isn't that large, but
Yeah.
in terms of how many voters there was, it was a large margin.
I will admit, I didn't vote.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
You should have voted, man.
I was busy.
No old-fashioned for you.
You've lost your privilege.
Oh, I'm out of here.
But no, so for the first time ever, brand new logo coming at you right now. Yeah, so we're A to Z with J and B.
A to
that
Z
was
with J and
that
B.
was a big winner. The next one was Two Bros No Limits.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I thought it was A to Z with B and J.
No, it's got to
I
rhyme.
mean, that's the only reason why I came was for BJ's.
You got your information twisted.
Yeah, that's next door, sir.
But yeah, so A to Z with J and B.
Yep,
It's
I
our
think-
new podcast name.
Flows.
By this point, I'll probably have put everything, all of our new logo and everything, new YouTube banner up on YouTube, Instagram, whatever. So yeah, I hope you guys like it. I mean, you voted on it, so you better.
Yep. And it was smooth. Not as smooth as this drink, but it was pretty smooth.
Yeah, I liked it. I liked the logo came together. I mean, when I get excited about something creatively and work wise,
You dive in.
I dive in. So like as soon as I kind of saw the results, I immediately started making.
I didn't even
options.
I didn't even know you were gonna like use I thought you were getting an idea whenever we were like, hey, go pose over here or let me take your picture over here. I didn't know you were gonna use that photo. I thought that was just an idea and maybe we'll redo it.
Oh no!
So I was like, all right.
I mean, you
whatever.
liked it, right?
Yeah, I did like it. Yeah.
yeah. I thought the
You know
logo
what's
came
crazy
out
is
super
you can't
awesome.
tell that your shirt wasn't on.
Really?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought incorporating us into the logo, because it is us,
Yeah.
all the time. And I want to, this is a podcast about us, but, about the conversation. So I feel like it was not necessarily a necessary move, but I think it's a name that kind of encompasses everything that we might talk
Yeah,
about.
for sure. And I like the YouTube banner was awesome because it has everything on there that is up in the air that we will talk about, and then probably more stuff.
Oh, yeah.
It was good. I liked it.
Yeah. Yeah, so A to Z with J and B
Yeah.
every week on Monday.
Yeah. Cocktails are optional,
Yeah.
but usually are going to be offered. So
Yeah, if you want to take a few tokes, listen in,
yeah.
we'll soothe your life. All right. So I wanted to get into, I had this experience on Tuesday night. And do you remember me texting you if you had seen the Acolyte trailer?
Yes.
Okay. So by that point, I had the experience, and then I went and played a video game for a little bit, and then went back. And like as I was playing the game, like I was thinking back of this experience I had watching the trailer, and I was like, it'd be funny if I kind of wrote down my thought process as I was doing it. So, which didn't really make sense because it already happened, so I can't do it as I'm doing it. So my thought was, well, what if I watch the trailer again and just write down every single thought that I have as I'm watching the trailer?
Okay.
So I started to do that. Mind you, I had just gotten this Delta 8 pin
Oh shit.
and had taken some pretty hard hits. I had taken a pretty hard hit before I watched it the first time. Taken a few more after that time when I was about to watch the trailer again and write down my thought process.
Okay.
So I started writing some stuff down.
Yes. What came out?
All right. And now my thought was when I did this, I was going to do it kind of like this. I mean, look at this. I started writing a novel.
Long thought process there.
So AI didn't help you with that. You were writing that
this
down.
was just me as it started. I started writing. I was gonna do it as some kind of like performance art piece where I was like performing as myself, like doing this kind of like stream of consciousness kind of thing.
Okay.
That was the idea. So at first I'm kind of telling it from like a third person point of view of myself. So like here I am in my room Tuesday night, this kind of thing. So I'm going to try and perform it as I was going to or thinking of doing.
Okay. Yes. Enlighten us.
All right. So there I was, lying in bed, scrolling through Facebook endlessly. Then I saw this article from this page I follow, comicbook.com. That's how I keep up with the ongoings of comic book movies, Star Wars stuff, etc. Because I'm a bit of a nerd, but it's for work too. Anyway, the article says, "Breaking! The trailer for the next Star Wars series on Disney Plus has arrived. Watch it here." That's just how those types of articles appear in my head.
You heard it like that. Okay.
Yes.
So this is
I go on to say, I don't know why it's in that voice, but it was.
It's 1941.
All right. Now, I didn't know much about the series. I didn't know much about what the series was about because I didn't read much into it because I like to be surprised sometimes whenever a trailer comes out. So I click on the article, scroll down to find the video. And this is where it began to kind of get this almost like Inception-like thing because because I was high, I started kind of like answering myself or commenting on my own thought process. And so this is where like I went off on this tangent where it's like, this is one thing I don't like about looking at articles on Facebook. I never know where the video is going to be. Sometimes it's at the top, sometimes it's in the middle, sometimes it's at the top, or actually there's always a video at the top, but sometimes it's only an ad. It's craziness. So sometimes I'll just say, fuck it, and I'll watch it somewhere else. Well, this time it's at the top, but only after an ad. That's another option. So finally, the trailer starts playing, but I don't have sound. It's muted. I panic. I turn the phone sideways. Not thinking that it would turn the sound on, but I was thinking that, I was already thinking of turning the phone sideways and the sound didn't turn on. I was panicking, so I just turned it. I don't know why. But it's, the touch screen. Sometimes when a video plays, the controls go away and you have to tap the screen to get the controls back. So I was doing it, but it was like delayed. So I was just like endlessly tapping and I was getting pissed off. Then it played again and there's no sound. So I was like, fuck. So, so with my phone turned sideways, I'm tapping the screen. I just went over that. Let's say I'm tapping, but it's not working. But then finally it does. The video has been playing for like 30 seconds at this point, but I hear something. I click pause as fast as I can, but I heard it. Something. What was it? Was it a voice? Master Yoda? Baby Yoda? Am I overthinking it? I should probably just rewind it and press play. So I tap again and try to scroll back, but my finger is too big and it swipes the whole app. So I have to reopen Facebook, find the article, go through the whole video thing again. But finally, video's up. Sound is on. It's paused at the beginning. I settle in. I press play.
And then you wake up and it's like,
I'm still going. I told you, I was in one. I was having an experience.
Man.
A drum beats, an angelic choir. I feel like my hand is being held. A commanding voice cuts through. There are children sitting on the floor. Young Jedi learning the way. Cuts to an ominous woman in purple walking through the market. The tone is beginning to shift. I get chills. Close in on the ominous woman in purple. Who is it? None other than Trinity Carrie Ann Moss herself.
Nice.
She's fighting this other woman in black in a bar, and she pulls these Micah Parsons arm whips and swings, and then uses the force to push the woman back.
Did you say Micah Parsons? Yeah. Holy shit.
Cut to the first face shot, a screeching guitar riff. It's the Sith. They're after the Jedi. The Jedi are scared. Hey, wait, that's Dennis. Wait, what's his real name? Rob, Charlie, Glenn Howerton. What, was that him? Oh, shit, I need to pay attention. In an age of light, a darkness rises. Oh, Trinity says, bitch, this is the Matrix. And then at that point, I passed out.
Oh, good. Like, how long was this? How long did this whole thing take?
It was probably a few hours.
I thought you were gonna say like 6 minutes. Like shit.
But yeah, it was an experience because
I
at
bet.
one point, my first experience watching the trailer the very first time, I did because I was high. I started watching and like the music started and I was like transported into the movie. I was having like this outer body experience where I was like watching the trailer but being in the trailer but knowing that my body is in my bed.
Shit.
But it was like the music was like holding my hand as the trailer started because it's like all beautiful at first, and then as soon as like Carrie Ann Moss gets attacked, the beat shifts, like this guitar screech.
Was this Carrie Ann Moss like in Trinity days, like Matrix days, or was it like current Carrie Ann Moss, like what she looks like today?
Well, I mean, it's what she looks like today because
It is what she looks like today.
'Cause she was in
Yeah.
the trailer.
Well, yeah, but well, yeah, but still, like I'm saying if I was experiencing that, maybe I might make her younger.
Oh
Carrie Ann
no,
Moss.
no! Like I wasn't. Like I saw it for what
You
it
saw-
was.
you saw what-
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was just because I was high. And that I
You
was
didn't
feeling
manipulate
like
anything.
that. No.
Okay.
No.
Except for, well, was Glenn? Was he
Yeah.
in there? He was in there.
Yeah.
I need to fucking see that. Damn.
Yeah, I always forget his real name, Glenn Howerton.
Was he a
That-
golden god?
No, he looked almost kind of like a peasant.
Oh shit.
But so the story is like about the High Republic,
Okay.
the end of the High Republic.
What time frame is this in? Like, is it after?
This is before. I want to say before the Phantom Menace.
Oh, okay. So it's a prequel to
Yeah,
the first one. Okay.
yeah. I was reading up about it because I didn't really know much about the story, but like I mean the trailer's bad fucking ass, dude.
Who did it?
Who's
doing it?
Oh, it was the. Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of somebody else. I can't remember.
And this is not from a book. This is just totally.
Yeah, I think it's just new
Okay.
lore, filling in because like they've never told a story about this time
Yeah.
era. But essentially, it's like this is a time when the Jedi ruled,
Mhm.
and you know they've been ruling for a pretty long time, so they got comfortable, and the Sith come up from nowhere and
Yeah.
just like start taking them out.
Well, I mean, I think I've talked to you about it. Like, I've read some books, and I guess I'm a fucking nerd when it comes to Star Wars, and like some of the books. When was it? Was it Darth? Yeah, it was Darth Bane. Like, I wish that they would do something. This was like thousands of years before Episode 1, where there was thousands and army. Like, there was thousands of Sith, thousands of Jedis. There was. I mean, it was. I wish they would do something like that because I think that would give us. I think it would be more exciting seeing something
Yeah.
like that versus what they like. What was it? After technically 4, 5, and 6, then 1, 2, and 3. Rogue One was that's personally like probably one of my favorites.
Yeah, I love that one.
7, 8, 9, I think those blew ass. Like, it sucked. I hated those movies. Yeah, I'm ashamed of those movies. I'm embarrassed. I wish they were embarrassed. I hope they are. They sucked.
Yeah, I mean they didn't. I wasn't their biggest fan either, but people seem to have embraced Hayden Christensen as Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the series that they've come out with. I wasn't the hugest fan of the Boba Fett series. It just felt like
Yeah.
we needed more space to put the Mandalorian in things.
Yeah. The Obi-Wan one was okay. I like that one.
Yeah. Yeah, that fight between
him
Obi-Wan
and Darth, dude.
That was
good. Yeah.
Yeah, the trailer for this series, it looks kind of like dark and gritty like that.
Nice.
It's fucking awesome. I'm excited. Speaking of other things I've watched this week, there's a new segment we're doing brought to you by Espresso Old Fashions.
Mm-hmm.
What we watched this week.
What we watched.
So, actually, kind of a big week, actually. Quite a few things came out. One being Roadhouse. I watched the new Roadhouse. I
Yeah.
watched that last night.
Haven't seen that yet.
Okay.
I heard mixed feelings about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's if you go into the movie just looking for like a getaway, like something you can turn your mind off and just like kind of watch and be entertained. Great movie.
Yeah, I feel like it's one of those where if you compare it to the original Roadhouse, you're gonna hate it.
Yeah, you
You're gonna
can't
hate
compare it.
But if you go in there with open mind, saying, "Hey, let's just watch a movie," it might be okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, and on that thought, though, real quick, we do have a guest. Y'all have seen him before. This is Panda. He's on here. He's not saying much right now, but he will eventually. But yeah, we forgot to introduce him, so I apologize. But yeah, I agree with you. Like, if you go in there with anything like that, like I think they're gonna remake. I don't know if this is a rumor. You can probably confirm this Tombstone. Did you see that?
Something about
Yeah, I
that.
saw an ad about
Like
that
Matthew
too.
McConaughey was going to be, what's his name?
Doc Holliday, and then is Josh Brolin gonna be in it?
I can't remember who all I saw.
Well,
there was
yeah.
quite a few different.
Yeah,
like,
I mean there's some big names in it that I saw, but I'm like, if you compare it to the original Tombstone, you're gonna be probably. It doesn't matter how good the movie is; it could
Yeah.
kill, but you're gonna be disappointed because you're used to seeing Kurt and Val Kilmer and all them guys. I hope it's good. I hope it's actually real. I think I'm interested in it. I hope it comes out.
Yeah. But something else I watched this week that just came back after a very long time. X-Men 97.
Oh, I did see something on
Oh,
that.
dude, have you watched it yet?
I have not seen that,
Oh,
but
you gotta watch
I
it.
saw a little ad on it though.
You
yes,
gotta watch. It's like they nailed the nostalgia feeling.
Really?
Oh my god, it feels exactly the same.
Did they have the music?
Oh yeah. No, well they did update it. I don't love the update, but yeah, at least everything else seems to be pretty similar. But sorry, the story that like they're going with,
Yeah.
yeah, those it's a 2-episode premiere, and those 2 episodes
Okay.
they nail you.
I have to get in there.
Yeah. I've been so excited for that show as soon as they announced it, because I used to watch that show all the time.
Yeah. Was it after school or was no? Yeah, it was after school, right?
I feel like that one came on the weekends. I thought.
Was it the weekends? I could have swore it was after school.
I don't remember.
I can't remember either.
Fuck. All right. Well, anyways, I know it didn't come out in the morning. But yeah, dude, I remember hearing the music and you're like, dude, you had a mental boner, just like, yes, it's gonna rock. And dude, part of it was Rogue. You were
Oh,
just happy
yeah.
to see Rogue.
Oh, they were.
Wait,
so
is
mean.
this the one that they fucked up Rogue on this new one? They made her look
She doesn't have an ass.
or titties. Is this what it was?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, people were talking about that.
Yeah, someone was like, who nerfed
Yeah,
that?
who nerfed it? Exactly. That's what happened. They nerfed it.
Yeah.
That
They put it
sucks.
side by side. There's this big fucking drawn ass.
I think I saw that.
Like whoever the artist was back then, man, they nailed it. Fucking nailed it.
Yeah, I feel like Marvel is there. I feel like there's been some superhero fatigue or comic book fatigue as far as like the industry goes.
They need to just
They've had a lot of misses lately.
yeah. Why can't they?
Some of their shows have been good. Like I loved the Loki series. It's amazing.
Why can't they? Well, I guess they can't. They can't. Yeah, never mind. Because it's owned.
But I am very excited for Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully it's good. It better be good.
Like, there's a rumor going around now that Henry Cavill is playing a variant of Wolverine.
Oh
and
shit.
that he's going to be Wolverine moving forward.
Oh damn.
I thought I saw something about that.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind that.
I wouldn't mind it.
Now, would you rather see him as Wolverine or as Doctor Doom?
Versus what? Versus I thought there were. I wouldn't even mind seeing Harry Potter as Wolverine.
Well, they're saying there's going to be a bunch of variants of Wolverine.
Yeah, and I think he's one of them.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think if he bulked up because he's not that tall.
No, they're saying the patch version of Wolverine, the one in the white coat, that's Daniel Radcliffe.
Oh, okay. I mean, it'd be cool seeing Henry Cavill. I mean, he would look like Wolverine from the fucking comic books.
Yeah.
Huge. And I know Henry Cavill's not. I want to say, what is he, like 5'10" or 6 feet? Because I know when he was standing next to Ben Affleck is tall as shit. He's like 6'4", isn't he? Or 6'3".
know.
He's pretty. I know he's a tall guy. Yeah, when they were standing at the stage on Comic-Con for the, I want to say it was for the Justice League. But yeah, you just see like Ben Affleck just towering over people. So yeah, I mean, Henry Cavill as Wolverine, I think that would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
He's hairy enough.
Who would you want to play Doctor Doom?
Give me some candidates.
So big fan casting is Cillian Murphy.
Okay.
I could see Bryan Cranston.
Okay, keep going.
Leo. He would never do it, but he could play an interesting. No, actually, I don't think. No, he wouldn't be a good Doom.
What about let me think here. Now does he
Joe Pesci.
Danny DeVito.
Yeah. It's just Doctor Doom.
That would make. I mean, I would watch it because he's in it. It would still be good.
We got like a John C. Reilly or Will Ferrell.
Ooh. Yeah, that would be interesting.
John C. Reilly's already been in the MCU. He was in Guardians.
Yeah, but screw that. That one, the one guy that plays. He was on Guardians of the Galaxy. He was. Wait, was he on Guardians? Yes, he was the guy that. He was in the first Guardians of the Galaxy. He goes to that one planet where Star-Lord was trying to steal. He has the black guy with the spiked. You know what I'm talking about? They chase him. Fuck, what's his name? He's a fucking awesome ass actor too. I like seeing almost every movie he's in. Not only that, he's in multiple Marvel movies and he plays different characters. He plays that guy. And
Taika Waititi,
it might be him.
the director of Thor,
Ooh, I don't know.
because he plays the Rock guy in Thor. He's the voice of him.
Oh, no, it's not him.
Oh,
No. Okay, so also on Captain Marvel, he's one of the people that is on the planet that she was kidnapped to. He was the only black guy in that group. He was the only guy in that group.
that's the thing. I don't see color, so
Okay,
Racist.
taking the high road.
Racist son of a bitch.
All right. It's racist because you said that.
no.
If you don't see color, then you're
He
racist.
just said what we were thinking.
Yeah. But he was also on Gladiator.
Great movie.
Yeah. He's
Okay, I
you know
know
who I'm talking about, right? He's that guy.
Oh, Digimon Hansu.
Yes. Okay, so that guy, he plays the person on Guardians of the Galaxy. He plays that one other guy on Captain Marvel. He plays another dude on
Bro, stop.
what? Nope. You want to bet? Look it up.
Get it?
Look it up right now. I guarantee you. I guarantee you.
It'd be funny if it was different people and like, Joe's just
Alright.
trying to say all.
Let's look it up right now.
All black people look the same.
Bad look, bro. Bad look.
Yeah, you're gonna get canceled.
Look it up. And he was also on what DC movie that I see?
He's in
Blood Diamond.
Shazam.
Yeah, he was in
And Black
Shazam.
Adam.
But I want to say there was another one too. I forgot what it was.
Blood Diamond.
No. Am I wrong?
I'm still looking.
If I'm wrong, shame on me. If I'm right, then there you go. He's a badass actor and he can do all kinds of things.
Captain Marvel, Guardians of the Galaxy, Shazam, and Shazam.
Boom. 2 totally different characters on Marvel. There you go.
No,
That
it
was
says he
right.
played the same
Drop the
character.
glass.
He was the same character on
Mhm.
Guardians of the Galaxy and Captain Marvel?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they didn't make it seem that way.
He was in disguise.
Uh,
Oh, okay, I don't know if he was the same character.
Yeah, I don't think he was. I don't think he was. Anyways, that dude is a badass actor though, but it's crazy that they use him 2 totally different characters in the same universe.
Yeah. I mean, there's somebody else.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh, I mean, Captain America. He was the Fantastic Four.
Captain America, we're talking about.
Chris Evans.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, Chris Evans, too. You're right.
Yeah, they try and get the people that are going to make the most money or get the most draw.
Did you did y'all see The Gray Man? Did you like it?
Yeah.
Did you like it? I liked it.
All right.
I feel like seeing Chris Evans as a bad guy, as a villain, it was almost forced. Like he was trying to be an evil, sadistic, son of a
Yeah.
bitch. But I'm like, that's not him. That's not him.
Yeah.
There's people that can play, like, you know who I love seeing as a bad guy? And fucking, like,
Billie Eilish.
no.
I'm the bad.
What's his name? Is it Christoph Waltz?
Oh yeah, from Inglourious Bastards.
Dude,
Yeah.
that guy, man, just the way he talks
Yeah.
is fucking smooth, man. I'm like, dude, he's the ultimate bad guy. He's so cool as a bad guy. I don't like seeing him as like a good guy. I like seeing him as a bad guy.
It's like, what's his name? Venom. What's
Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy. Like, he makes a good bad guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he makes a good asshole. Not a bad guy, just good asshole. Like the way he was on
Yeah.
Warrior, like an asshole. He does that to the T.
And he was going to be in that Tombstone. I think he was.
Yeah, you're right. He is casted for that. You're right. Yep. I don't know. I wonder if he's going to be one of the bad guys on there.
He has a new movie coming out called it's either The Riders or Bike Riders.
Uh-huh.
But he's like the leader of a gang, like a motorcycle gang.
Mm-hmm.
It looks good.
Is it-
him and Austin Butler?
Oh, okay. So it's American based. It's not like
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. Yeah, there's
American based. What does that mean?
Meaning,
what are
like,
they based?
yeah,
he don't like them foreign films.
Like it's not.
All that ching
It's
ching
like
chung can't
Harley
understand
Davidson,
you.
not like.
I don't want to. Yeah. I'm wondering like what kind of mindset am I coming into this with? Am I
Like
thinking it's going to
China?
be? Am I thinking
China?
it's going to be UK? Is it USA? What is it?
Yeah, what were we talking about?
What were we talking about?
No,
I think we're talking about movies.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we were talking about who.
Oh yeah, who would be Doctor Doom?
Yeah.
And we were laughing at Danny DeVito being Doctor Doom, and then
Could you see Dennis? Picture Dennis on Always Sunny whenever he's like psychotic.
Yeah.
Like when he's talking to D, he's like, D, you don't think of the smell, you bitch. He's like, what if I put your head in my freezer?
I could see it. It's just hard for me to see it because I'm used to him being, a funny dentist.
Yeah.
That's what I'm used to.
Yeah, I saw. Did you ever see Blackberry, the movie he was in?
No.
So I watched that probably a few weeks ago, and it was good, but I just saw Dennis. Like,
Yeah.
it was Dennis with a bald head.
Oh shit, he had bald head.
Yeah, he had actually cut his own hair too,
Oh.
and it was like balding. So he had the hair on the sides, but cut it up top.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, it was pretty good. Jay Baruchel, he was in it too.
So who are they casting for Doctor Doom? Like who are their?
I don't know. The fan casting is Cillian Murphy, which I think he would be good. He's got that very stoic
Yeah.
demeanor to him.
Yeah. Is DC over?
I don't know. We'll see what James Gunn does.
Yeah.
I mean, I like.
I saw the Zack Snyder interview on the Joe Rogan. I didn't even realize like how or what actually happened and how that would have fucked me up
Oh
on why he left.
Yeah, his daughter died.
Yeah, or
killed
committed
herself.
suicide. Yeah, I was like, holy! I didn't even know. I thought it was like something, like movie wise, like oh we don't
No.
agree and I'm out of here.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was that crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, fuck.
Yeah, it was. Did you see the Snyder Cut?
Mhm.
Did you like it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was. I mean, and I guarantee you that's probably not even everything that he wanted to put in it.
Oh, I'm sure.
But yeah, I liked it way better than the first one.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, for the most part, I like Snyder's movies. Sometimes I think he can make some weird choices.
Rebel Moon, the second one.
yeah, I
Oh,
saw the
wait,
trailer.
actually, he's doing a rated R one or a TVMA one.
I think
of
all
the
these
first
are
one.
supposed to be.
Well, the one that was released is PG-13. I thought. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The one that was released was PG-13, but the one that's coming back is it's going to be. I heard it was going to be TVMA, or they don't even know what rating it's going to be. That's originally what he wanted it to be.
Yeah.
And then there's going to be a part 2, and I guess it's going to be PG-13 again, just to get it released, and then he's going to redo it again as what he originally, I guess, visioned.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll probably be like a 5.5 hour movie. Bye.
All right,
Bye bye.
you're there later.
Those were Panda's daughters leaving.
Yep.
Yeah, we got
All 7 of them.
a full house tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Got an audience back there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We need to get the like, ha 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 ha.
The laugh track.
Yeah, laugh track.
Yeah, I need a new.
Speaking
Sound
of laugh,
input.
speaking of the laugh track, I think you should leave in that one episode where he's like, they can hear everything we say, and he's like, yeah, you guys are gonna laugh and they're gonna hear you guys. So he's like, so and so rips you off after everyone laughs. I went to so and so and they ripped you off. You're like, hey man,
Yeah, that show is like the stuff you would think about but not say.
yeah, Mhm. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, some of those sketches, like the one where he's driving in that car and he has that hat and that like little
The cigar or whatever. Yeah,
every time someone drives by,
yeah.
he's like, "This is so good. I've been doing this for a long time." He's trying to make it look fake. He's like, "No, you got to be right next to me." That show is just hilarious. Because I hadn't heard about it, and somebody told me about it. I was like, "Oh, you should be watching this." And I realized like all the memes I was seeing at the time were from that fucking
Yeah,
show.
I didn't. Yeah, exactly. I saw memes, but I didn't know what show it was from. Have you seen that show? You need to see it. It's stupid, but it's funny.
Yeah, it's just a sketch comedy show. Yeah. Yeah, I saw the trailer for Rebel Moon, the second one. It looks pretty good. But Zack Snyder, I was saying he can make some weird choices, like in
His wife?
Army.
Oh,
Dick, they just lost a child.
well, I
damn,
mean,
man.
they lost a child.
How dare you?
Racist first.
I was no, I was correct, sir. Thank you very much.
No, but before that,
What are you talking about?
what were you talking about before?
That skin, that's not natural.
We just barely came out of winter, sir. There's no way you're that dark. This is real sun.
No, but his movie Army of the Dead, he
was a
shot
great movie.
himself, but he decided to do everything wide open, and what that means is like on the lens there's an aperture. The wider open you have it, the more light gets let in, the softer focus you're going to have, the shallower depth of field you're going to have. So like I could have something like right here, wide open, broad daylight, and it's only going to be focused probably like right here. Everything else is going to be kind of blurred out. So he did the entire movie like that, which I thought was weird. And it was handheld too. So it gave this weird kind of like dystopian first person view, which I get what he was going for. He wanted the audience to feel like they were a part of the movie. You know, that's kind of like what good filmmakers do. They know the camera is a living being because it's the audience, and you can manipulate the camera and the audience at the same time. It's like if you're in a scene and you want to really punch in focus on something, you can do a close-up shot of an object that we as an audience know, oh, this is important, whereas the story and the people playing it out, they're not aware of it yet, so they're giving the audience the upper hand. It's like, hey, here's a little sneak peek, this foreshadowing. So I get what he was doing, but to do it, and I get it for like pushing a point in a scene or a shot, but to do it the entire movie, it got too repetitive for me, and it was just like, it's taking me out of the story, which I enjoyed the story.
Dude, it's almost like you're at a level where now you're the asshole critiquing movies. Like, oh man, he did that wrong.
I thought it was great.
I thought everything was perfect, in my opinion. I mean, I'm just a regular guy, though. I don't cut movies and interview hot people from Hollywood.
I never said they were hot. You've been watching my interviews, and you think you want me to hit them up, say, "Hey, my brother-in-law."
Hey. No, but
They're all dudes.
I do get that, though. It'd be like me, critiquing something that I know a lot about, and like, no, he did that wrong, and it's off.
And I'm not saying he did it wrong.
You do
like
that
it was
with me with golfing.
Everyone does that with you, though.
You're like, oh, why are you standing like that? Why are you holding it like that? Why,
Dude, like,
why does your hat look like that?
yeah, just go home.
Yeah, and like I don't think he did it wrong. I think art in and of itself is subjective. So I'm allowed to have my own perspective on it, and so is Zack Snyder, the one who made it. And I can appreciate, because I mean he's done more than I have in the entertainment industry. So I'm not knocking him whatsoever. Like I love his movie. Dawn of the Dead was one of my favorite zombie movies.
Oh, fuck yeah, it was.
Fucking amazing.
It was a great movie. Probably
It was
the
just an
best
interesting
zombie
choice
movies.
that I probably wouldn't have made, but more power to him
Yeah.
for making that bold choice, and for taking, because a lot of directors don't film it themselves, like operate the camera themselves, and he did.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work, because as the director, you're essentially the captain of the ship. You have to know what everybody's doing, make sure it's going right, working with your actors, like everything is essentially falling on you on that set. Like you have to be the leader. It's kind of like being the quarterback, So I respect what he does. Just that choice didn't really agree with me, which is fine.
It's okay. I mean, the movie made it. It's okay.
Oh yeah, he's doing fine.
He's doing okay.
In fact, Zack Snyder, if you want to sponsor the show, I'll make you espresso old fashioned.
I wonder if he's probably never even had one of these.
I don't know.
Maybe he has. I don't know.
I don't know. I had a lot of like different kind of craft cocktails in LA.
God damn, that is really delicious. Though.
Right?
Shit.
Yeah, it's really good.
Did that one jalapeno one you had them made for us at Crush?
Oh yeah, that was a I call that El Pepino Amado. It's a smoky cucumber.
Mm-hmm.
So it's essentially a spicy mezcal cucumber margarita.
Okay.
So you take a few squirts of agave, 2 ounces of mezcal, 3/4 ounce lime juice, muddle that with a jalapeno and a cucumber, and then shake it up, pour it, double strain it so you don't get all the pulp from the jalapeno and the cucumber because I hate that when I'm trying to drink a drink. It's just getting clogged up with all the pulp.
Yeah.
Just let me drink my drink. I want to get drunk already, and it tastes good. But yeah, it's smoky, cucumber, limey, really good.
If there was a button or something that you could inject in yourself that got you drunk, but then there was also something that you could inject in yourself that got you totally sober, would you sign off on that? Would you be cool with that?
I would. It's like sometimes you want to be drunk for like a few hours, and you're like, I need to go to bed.
Yeah,
at,
like what if there
9
was
p.m.
what if there was an app that you could like eventually in the future, right? You go on there and be like, all right, I want to be annihilated. So you go on there, right, and you're like totally hammered, but then like when you leave, someone has also like, hey dude, you need to sober up. You're gonna drive home, so let's go to sober. And they do sober app, and you're like, holy shit, like what happened, and you drive home. You're fine. No alcohol in your system. It's just all brain waves or whatever you want to call it. Would you be cool with that instead of just drinking it? Like there was nothing you drank. You were just drinking like soda or water. It was just all app based.
So you're saying it's out of our control?
It's in our control but it's all here. It's or whatever we use on. It's a device.
What if you got so drunk you forgot your password to get into your whatever to change it? And then, you're never getting out of it because you're always drunk.
Okay, hold on. There has to be some fail safes. So I think
you got to think about all these details.
Yeah,
man.
there's going to be, because you got to think about insurance and liabilities and stuff like that. So, yeah, you're right. But, there's going to be some stuff in there that's going to cover all that. We're working on that as we speak.
Extreme mode, like near-death experience?
There is I'm going to die mode, but you don't die. Yeah, you wake up, it's fine.
And just alcohol poisoning, you wake up to them pumping your stomach.
Yeah, well, no, you don't do it. It feels like it, but that didn't happen.
Like, this guy's completely sober.
This guy's fine. Why is he here?
Yeah.
And then
you wake up, you're just screaming on
they go to his
doors
phone.
of the emergency room.
They go.
It hurts.
Yeah,
They got you in a straitjacket.
and then they either look at your phone or your watch and like, oh, he's in zombie tard mode. Let me switch that off. Oh, there he goes. Okay, he's good now. And then like, oh shit, I feel so much better. And he's just like, he leaves. I think that would be good. I would like that. Like you could just drink whatever you want, and then you feel like you're fucked up, but then when you leave, you can just bloop, or someone does it for you.
I think that for you, that would be a very expensive way that one shot could get you there.
Or that could be my answer. Be like, dude, that took like 18 shots, bro. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm a warrior.
Those of us that know you, be like, oh yeah, right.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
This man took one shot in Vegas and was done.
But what shot was it? It was like a 1,000-year-old shot?
No.
1,000-year-old liquor that's been
No, it wasn't.
mummified. Took from the esophagus of a mummy.
20 proof.
No, it was tequila, just a reposado. It wasn't that old.
Well, to my credit, I'd been drinking all day. It was hot. It was 1,000 degrees over there.
So was I.
I'm never going to Vegas in July ever again.
Yeah,
If I do,
that was strike one.
yeah, if I do, I'm staying inside. I'm not going outside.
Yeah, that was. You walk outside and your shirt's just sticking to you from
Yeah.
the sweat.
Well, it's not just that too. Like it's windy and hot.
Yeah,
It's like
that was-
Amarillo on steroids.
Being hungover in that heat,
Oh, dude, it's horrible.
horrible.
Yeah.
I remember one day we went to after a night of drinking, we went and did the roller coaster on. Was it New York?
New York, yeah.
Yeah. We were in line, and I was like, "Oh man, I don't know about how my stomach's
Well,
feeling
dude,
right now."
I went with y'all. I remember going over there, and I was like, I know I'm not gonna get in the ride, but I'm like, I'm just gonna hang out, on the bottom floor and just chill. And even then, dude, I was like, fuck. People were asking me like, "Do you want a drink?" I was like, "No,
Yeah.
I'm good with water." I had my bottle of water there. I was like, "I'm good."
And we just eaten a fat burger too.
Mm-hmm.
I had a shit ton of food there. Yeah, that was. I mean, I made it through the roller coaster without throwing up.
I want to say it might have been a little more fun if it was a little more VIP, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, that happens.
Yeah.
You know,
And
there's always somebody on the trip that is kind of the Debbie Downer.
Yeah, but I mean, for the most part though, it was cool. I appreciate you coming. It was awesome. Panda, I wish you would have been there.
I just wonder who you're referencing.
We're not gonna name names.
Yeah, we'll never name names. Never name names. I don't know. It can be stressful sometimes, if you know what I mean. Anyways, yeah, next trip, I think if we ever go back to Vegas, it should be like October, November.
See, I like going on my birthday. Well,
That
around
would be
my birthday.
Yeah, that would be great.
Because it's still warm. Like during the day, it still gets like 70, 80 degrees.
Yeah, and that's perfect.
Chill by the pool. Then at night, I mean, if it gets a little cold, just a little light jacket's fine.
Yeah.
But
it's not like you're going to be hanging out outside
and
anyway.
plus, there's not a lot of people there around. Well,
Yeah.
sometimes around Thanksgiving it can be, but I've the most times I've gone, or the times I've gone, the most I've gone in like kind of a span was right after my birthday, like that weekend, because usually my birthday falls around Thanksgiving. It's on a Thursday. But we would go we'd leave like that Friday and then come back Sunday.
Yeah.
I mean, I lived over there, so we can drive it. But yeah, it was. That's the time.
What
to
was it, 4-hour trip?
go. About yeah.
That's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
What is that? That's shorter than here to Dallas, right?
It's like Oklahoma City,
That's nice.
Yeah.
Albuquerque.
Yeah.
Should we start? We should start going to Oklahoma City.
We should
Go
start
the
going to
cas-
Oklahoma City.
Casinos.
Mm-hmm.
Just watch them.
Yeah.
They just want us to watch.
Yeah.
What movie was that on? Is that? I want to say. Shit, I can't think of it. It's this old dude. Like he's trying to get somebody to go with him. He's like, "Come on, man! There's these girls over here. They want us to watch them."
That sounds so familiar.
Right?
They want us to watch them. Was it an older movie?
I think so.
We're talking like 90s, 80s?
I want to say like it's either 80s or 90s.
Shit.
I think.
Oh. I know if I saw it, I could name it. I know if I saw it,
I always think of that all the time.
And you don't know the actor?
I can't remember it.
Shit.
Dude, what about that one movie that had that car?
Yeah. It was black, had wheels. It
Yeah.
was awesome.
Why do you always go to black?
Yeah.
That's my jam, dude. Black and silver cars. That's my jam. Yep. Anyways, it gets me to the next topic, though. This little bitch named Nikolai claims he can brew some beer. Can't brew shit. I'm playing. He's the best of us. He can brew some beer.
Just saying that because he's in the room.
Yeah. If he wasn't here, I would totally tell him he can't.
Okay, this is now Shark Tank. A to Z, J and B style.
Okay. What's going on? Who's up?
Pitch me your best idea for a brewery in Amarillo, Texas.
Oh, I already got it. It's in the works.
And what are the aspects that you think put you over the top of other breweries in the town?
Okay. Number one, I would open up okay, so have y'all do you know about West Texas Golf Lounge? You've been there. Okay. Well, it's an indoor golf simulator. There's bays. There's 1, 2, 3. Is there 3 inside and then a big one? Yeah, there's 3 regular size and then regardless. I would have 8 indoor simulator bays, and then I would have a bar inside of it that would do brewery and plus just regular domestic. So it wouldn't be a large supply of, like, I'm thinking maybe 8 local brews that we would do, and then at the most, and then just regular stuff. But then outside, we would have a place where we would do like cornhole. We would have maybe 10 to 20 bays outside where we can do just outdoor regular range work. And then in the process, like inside the bar, like it's what's outside that counts too. Like you would have these tables at every single bay where, you know, like on a regular private golf course, you have cart girls or cart people that go and serve people drinks. These people would go out in golf carts and serve people drinks on the table, like you're on the golf course. Whether it's buckets or drinks or whatever, that's my plan. I know that would work here.
And what kind of food is it?
Food, very, very small menu. I'm talking like 4 items.
Chicken nuggets.
No, no. We're talking some subs, some sandwiches, some badass sandwiches.
Why are you
Nikolai
pointing that
knows
way?
what I'm talking about.
Why are you pointing that way?
And then on top, and then on top of that, we were talking about like maybe some street tacos, stuff like that. Very, very simple finger food, you know, where you don't have to have a fork and a knife to eat. And simple things you can get. But yeah, 4 items max. That way the staff that has to cook doesn't have to worry about a large menu making all these different things. But I'm thinking just the experience itself, even without the kitchen, it would bring in business. Emerald only has one place that has that. And that's fucking Preston. Bar 3. That's the only place in Emerald that has that corner. You do anything else, just because it's new, people would show up. And if it's a little bit better, do that golf range. I'm sorry to say, now I'll go there. I will go there until something else gets built. But that range is shitty. It's very shitty. It's a dirt patch out there. Do something with it. There's no fucking numbers
the
there.
High Plains.
There's no fucking numbers or signs that say, hey, you're hitting 150. This is 200. That's 300. There's nothing out there. You have to guess or use a golf or rangefinder. Do that at least. It's shitty. But we have to work with it.
So tell me how you really feel about it.
Yeah. And the guy still owes me a beer. But it's okay.
Now, if I'm remembering right, you still owe somebody shots of Everclear.
Dude, why are you bringing that up?
JLC from the comments, get after him.
No, Lewis, it's never happening. Just so you know.
Come on.
All
If
right,
what if we go to the gas station?
you understand,
and I get the nozzle and you drink for like 2 seconds.
it's the same
Same
thing.
thing.
You're right, it's the same thing. If I did that, who knows what would happen to me?
Nothing.
No, like I'd go in a different dimension.
Yeah, you'd probably pass out for like 2 days.
I probably would. Yeah. Y'all could pose me and all kinds of things. Yeah, no.
I'd just draw on your face.
Yeah. You can give me a tattoo and I wouldn't even know.
No, we'd ship you to the Amazon rainforest. We'd strip you of all your clothes. Just have you wake up in the jungle.
And that's because I lost in fantasy football. That's the punishment. Like shit, I fucking lost. Damn it. And that was like what you had to do. Like you lost, you're like, all right, you gotta have to do these Everclear shots until you fucking
Yeah.
are unconscious, and then we're gonna ship you off
Yep.
to an undisclosed country.
Yeah, it's like if you take these shots and you pass out, we have full right to do whatever we want. Take you wherever you want. We're like,
Don't worry about your
Accept it.
job; it'll be here when you get back.
nah, you can't promise that.
But we would say that.
It's like,
Can't
you're
promise that, but we
You're
would say
leaving
that.
this life behind. You're gonna have to start a brand new life.
Dang.
If you can make it back
make
to
it
where you can
back.
pay the entry fees for next season, yeah, you can be a part of the league. If not, you just got a brand new life, baby.
Dude, like 20 years later, you're like, fuck, he comes back. Shit.
It looks like fucking
Like Castaway.
Tom Hanks from
Yeah.
Castaway. Wilson!
Don't like you speak a totally different language now.
The guy off Waterboy,
Oh, Man.
Man likes to see little boys naked. I don't know. It doesn't help me
it's
none.
homos naked,
Homos naked.
weirdo. And that was a different movie, wasn't it? Yeah, that was what? Was it Waterboy? Yeah, it was Waterboy.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. That guy's
I
been.
think it was their first interaction.
Yeah.
Something like that.
That guy's been in a lot of his movies too, huh?
Mm-hmm.
He was on 50 First Dates, Waterboy. There's probably other ones that I can't think of right now.
There's a lot. I think it's two.
Man,
I know.
there's so many.
There's a lot of that one and that one.
Shit, that's a lot.
Shit.
It's more than I've been in.
These are going down way too easy.
That's dangerous. I told you they were dangerous. You should call them dangerous coffee brew.
But I feel good because of the caffeine in there.
Exactly.
Probably
It's
gonna have
4
a heart
logos.
attack.
It's a 6 logos.
Yeah.
Did y'all ever have 6 logos or 4 logos? Back in the day? You did?
Of course, you know she did.
Warren's brother ate her still drinking
Oh, Jesus.
every day.
Hey, my man.
I never have even had one.
I haven't either.
Yeah, I had one of the
Shout out to JR.
Oh man.
Woo!
He was
Let me tell
on
you.
one.
Shout out to JR.
No judgment. We've been all been
Oh,
there.
yeah. No judgment. No. He had fun. And I'm glad that I was there to help him out. That's all I can say. I'm glad that no one. Yeah, I'm glad that he had some people that were his friends around him on that day. Goodness gracious.
I will say I had probably, I think there were 3 shots within the first 30 minutes that he showed up.
Yeah.
So he showed up. There was already a round of shots on the way. I was like, God damn it.
That
And
was.
He just walks up with another one.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck. And then he had bought one for Lindsay, Gilbert's wife, who was pregnant, and didn't even ask her. So
That's
she
one thing
was
you
like,
don't
I can
have.
have
He's
one.
just at the bar. He's like,
Yeah. So I took both of those. I was like,
That's vintage Nick, too.
Yeah,
Like,
so-
Nick used to do that, too.
so I closed his tab for him.
oh, really?
What was the number?
It
Was it triple digits or was it?
Yeah.
It was triple?
Damn.
Yeah, I figured it was. Well, even when I was up there, like waiting for a beer, like he was buying the people next to us or next to him shots. I was like, dude, what are you doing? Don't do that. You don't know them. But he's extremely friendly. He's a super nice guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, it was a good time. It was good to see MJ's that popping.
dude, it was great. Wish we would have been DJing, but at the same time, I'm like, if we do DJ, I'm wanting to wait until Cinco de Mayo. Yeah. But it was fun.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
fun.
it was a good time.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, hopefully we can make that the norm.
I hope so. They need it. They
yeah,
need
but
it.
wanted to do like events and stuff there, like host trivia night and karaoke and all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
But we'll see.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think on that note, we can
Yeah.
close it.
Yeah. So thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope you guys like the new name, the new logo.
If you don't, then fuck. That's what it is.
Sorry, Joe's getting a little ahead of himself with these old fashions.
Yeah.
They are delicious.
Mine is non-alcoholic.
No, it's not. I put a double shot in there.
No, but yeah, that's a new. We like the new name. It's a great name.
Yeah.
I like it. It
You know, A to Z with J and B.
Yeah,
It
it
rhymes. You know, comes off the
rolls-
tongue. Well.
rolls
The
off the
mouthfeel
tongue.
is nice.
yes,
Like I said.
A to Z.
The reason I came today because I thought it was BJ's.
And I want like a little fly panda on the wall, with like Josh's face on it.
Fly Panda.
Yeah, a little fly panda. That'd be awesome. But anyways, that was it. Cheers, guys. To everybody.
Cheers.
Yes. Till next time.
I'm out.